Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Juliet, in case you're new here, and I'm a Pearson Test of English tutor. Now, Pearson Test of English is an international exam, computer-based, that people write when they want to migrate to countries like Australia, New Zealand, UK, either for work purpose or for study purpose. Now, if you're new here, remember to turn on your bell notification and hit the subscribe button. Smash it and make sure you follow me so you also know when I upload new videos, which I do like twice or thrice in a week. Now let's go straight to the topic of today. Okay, so in today's video, I'll be talking about use of maths during your Pearson Test of English exam. The reason why I'm doing this video is that recently I've had students tell me that one of the criteria they're requesting for them to come along with during their recent Pearson Test of English exam will be mask, like the use of the mask. Now, this is the kind of mask I would want you to go with, or if you don't know the mask I'm talking about, this is the mask I'm talking about. Now, the use of mask is not difficult. It's just that it's very uncomfortable. I particularly don't even like wearing this mask, and I want to write the exam again, especially after the 16th of November, because we know that there's a new update on the Pearson Test of English exam. So this mask, I'm just wondering how it's going to be. It's going to be so uncomfortable, so I'm already starting to use it to practice at home for myself and know what impact it can cause in my exam, especially the first module in the PTE, which is the speaking module. Now we're going to just look at how we can use this mask on exam day, how we can position it rightly, and then how we can speak with it on the day of exam. So some of the things I need you to know is, I don't want you to go with those other thicker kind of masks, those fanciful ones. I see people wear very creative mask as in outside when I go shopping or when I'm outside in some other states. In my state here, there's no really coronavirus scare because there are no new cases where I stay. But in some bigger states, like those hotspots that the Queensland government has declared, states like the New South Wales, Victoria, and even the ACT, Canberra, I was surprised that the ACT was also one of the hotspot states in Australia. They asked them to come with masks. So don't come with those very fanciful ones. Just come with this surgical mask, because this surgical mask is made for doctors during surgeries. As in, you can see that they can even communicate with their fellow doctors or their fellow peers during the surgery. So it means that it will be very easy to speak and someone can hear you. Though it might be uncomfortable for one to wear it. However, because it's a need, it's compulsory for you to wear this mask on exam day. You do not have any choice but to wear it. So I'm just going to be showing you how you can wear it and how you can speak, increasing your voice so that you can get that score that you need. We know that if you do not speak clearly and audibly in the Pearson Test of English first module, which is the speaking, your scores will be affected. Your oral fluency, your pronunciation, all those scores will be affected. So there's need for you to know how to make use of this mask and to ensure that your voice is heard. I think first thing you need to do is to get the mask, yeah? Then the next thing you need to do is to practice with this mask. My mom used to say something like, you do not test your gun on war day. I don't know if you understand what I mean. That simply means that it's not on an exam day that you will now remember to get your mask out from your bag or wherever it is and go to the exam hall. All you basically need to do is begin to practice your speaking module with this mask. Don't forget that the speaking module is a very important module that can affect your other modules, especially the reading and the listening module. So if you do not practice before you go into the exam, you might meet some surprises on exam day, or you might be frustrated on exam day. So I will counsel you to go ahead and practice as much as you can with this mask before you go there on exam day with it. So I'm going to be wearing the mask and I show you how to read, and I'm also going to show you how not to read. Do you know that someone said to me in one of my comment sessions that she likes the way I teach, or he likes the way I teach. However, when he sees me sharing slides, he begins to have some palpitations because I make it look so serious. So today, I'm sorry, I will not be sharing slides so that one of my subscribers will not be having palpitations. So guys, I'm just going to read from my laptop. I'm not going to be sharing slides. All you need to do is see the way I read wearing the mask. I'm also going to show you how I'm going to wear the mask and arrange it between my nose and my mouth. I know that as you're reading with a mask, you're going to feeling hot breath come from your nose, and because there's no really route of escape, just tiny pause on this, it will just you'll be feeling some warm air around your nose and around your face. But just endure, it's just for a short while, and after the exam, you will be leaving. And the good thing is the exam has been shortened to 2 hours, especially from the 16th of November. So you will not be having a lot of time to wear the mask to speak. But now that you don't have a choice but to use the mask, please try and ensure you don't get to come back to write this exam again and spend another hard-earned money. Now, you can leave in the comment section in the country where you are. Are you in America? Are you in China? Are you in India? Are you in Brazil? Are you in Nigeria? Whichever country you are, is it compulsory for you to wear a mask to do your PT? Because here in Australia, in those hotspots, those states declared hotspots like the ACT and Victoria, they said they need to wear a nose mask. So if you're in those countries, please, I need you to watch and see how I wear, especially if you're not sure of how you're going to do it on exam day, or if you're scared it's going to affect your speaking score. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do now. Sorry, I don't like wearing, I don't like wearing this, but sorry, I'm taking so much of your time, but okay, so this is it. Now, see this, I'll just arrange it between my nose, and my mouth. So there's this, it's not crumbled, it's free. You can see that. Okay, so I'm going to be reading now. Remember, I'm not sharing slides. I'm reading from my computer, which is just by my side here. The border itself between Mexico and United States is fraught with a mix of urban and desert terrain and spans over 1,900 miles. Both the uninhabited areas of the border and urban areas are where the most drug trafficking and illegal crossings take place. Crime is prevalent in urban cities like El Paso, Texas, and San Diego, California. See how I read it very clearly. So if you read in a monotone, it's going to be very boring. Just imagine reading like this. The border itself between Mexico and United States is fraught with a muscle. I mean, if you read that way, your words are going to be crumpled. If there's ever a word like that. Okay, my English, let me speak the right word. If you speak that way, it's like you're being forced to speak, and it's not be so clear. Remember, you're supposed to read clearly and audibly. So there's need for you to practice these things before you go to your example. I'm going to read another one. I'm going to try out maybe one of each of the tasks so that you see how it's done. As far as politics go, the responses are just as varied. Mitigation is common and calls for a reduction of emissions and less reliance on fossil fuels. Coal-burning power plants are now replaced with hydraulic power plants, and electrical cars are replacing some gasoline-efficient cars. Many people, however, feel that this is not enough. Now, as I'm reading, I'm feeling this warm air go up my nose and come back around, spread around my face here. So what I will tell you is keep practicing. Do not get tired of practicing. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. Do not go to the exam hall with mask and try it out there for the first time. Try it out at home and see how uncomfortable it is. Now, those people that have respiratory challenges, I don't know how it's going to be. If you really need to write this exam with a mask, then you don't have a choice but to practice it. Okay, I'm going to do one other task with this mask to show you that it's really nothing. Okay, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. All I'm doing is just show you how it is. So I'm going to be doing describe image, and now there's a graph before me. It has 1 in 5 Americans eat fast food several times a week. In this graph, it shows me July, December, July 2013, and July 2003. In this image, I see 5%, 10%, 5%, and many other numbers in percentages. In this image, I see every day. I see several times. I've seen about once a week, once or twice a month, a few times in a year. This graph is really very informative, and it talks about 1 in 5 Americans, how much they eat fast food several times a week. You can see that it's really not affecting my pitch. It's not affecting the flow of what I'm reading. I'm only feeling uncomfortable because I'm noticing it because this is not an exam setting. If you're an exam setting, I don't even think you're going to notice the discomfort. So what you're going to do is practice with this nose mask on. Okay, guys, this thing is really very uncomfortable. Oh, it's like I was suffocating. Okay, so guys, so this is how I wore that mask. You see, this is the best mask to wear. Don't try to wear those fancy ones. Are you going to impress your computer on the day of the exam, or you're trying to impress the examiner? Let me know in the comment section. Why would you want to wear those fanciful masks to go write your exam when you can just get this one? No matter the mask you wear, they're really very uncomfortable, but this one is a bit better because it's a surgical mask. It means that it's been designed for some level of communication. And this one is not so thick, so it's not going to bar your voice a lot. Somebody can still hear you clearly. You saw the way I was able to do those tasks, as in those few examples of those speaking tasks. I could even hear myself clearly. So all you basically need to do when you use this mask is just to try to increase your voice more. If you used to read like the blue brown fox came to my house and ate my food and all that, you're going to go ahead and say the blue brown fox came into my house and ate up all my porridge. I mean, you're going to increase your voice and make sure you read in a flow without hesitations and without pauses. I hope this makes sense to someone. So guys, I just want to do like a run through of what I have said. So if you're going to be using the mask on the day of your exam, please wear it appropriately between your nose and your mouth. There should be some level of it should be leveled, some level of smoothness between your mouth and your nose, so that it doesn't get all bad up, like it doesn't bar your voice from coming out expressly. I didn't say you should go and put a hole on your voice or in your nose. I don't even know if you're to come with your nose mask or they're going to provide for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a mask in my bag when I'm going to write the exam here in Toowoomba, because I can write it in USQ. If you're in Toowoomba, we write the exam in USQ, University of Southern Queensland. So yeah, another thing you need to know is try to increase your voice. Don't speak in a monotone. Don't speak in a boring voice. Try to increase your voice. If you used to speak on the level of 2 to 3, you have to increase your voice now to level of 5 to 6. Especially if you're in a noisy exam hall, because your voice will be mad. Other people's voices will overshadow your voice. So you really need to increase your voice. Then coupled with the fact that you're using a nose mask that can also bear your voice more. So what you need to do is increase your voice and all that. Then this is what I want to talk about today in today's video, because of students asking me, oh, what is it going to look like wearing a nose mask? Please, I need you to know something. Wearing a nose mask will not affect your score in any way. Yeah, because I've seen people do some videos about that. It doesn't affect your score, and I believe it, because doing this practice now shows me that your voice can still be clear. It means you can still get the scores for your oral fluency and your pronunciation. Yeah, guys, it won't affect your score, so do not be scared. All you need to do for me is just go on, use the nose mask to practice, especially for the speaking task. When you do that, you get comfortable around it, so that on the day of the exam it's easier for you, especially around the discomfort and all that. Okay guys, now this brings me to the end of this video. And remember, my topic says using the mask during your piercing test of English exam. I hope this video will help someone out there, especially with all these many questions around nose mask and not wear mask and all that. I hope it makes sense to you. Now you can follow me on Instagram at English_prep class and on Facebook at English Prep Class. If you're new here, remember to hit the subscribe button. I mean, join my family. I teach you tricks and tips on how you can pass your piercing test of English exam. This exam is like the IELTS, but I prefer this one because some of the modules will help you increase your score across the other module. Hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you know when I upload new videos. I'll see you in my next videos, guys. Please stay safe, okay? Bye.